Cut the deck. Cards are out. So we're just going to go through these. And again, this is for Sagittarius for the month of December, love readings. So the first question at hand is what needs to be expressed from Sagittarius to their partner. And if you don't have a partner, this can deal with your intimate relations as a whole. So just be mindful of that, Sagittarius. So the first card for the first question is what needs to be expressed. If it's a foundation that you want, if there is, perhaps you're at a crossroad with a significant other and you're ready to make the next move. You're ready to actually build or actually move into a home together. Or, this could pertain to business or even just some sort of creating together, but it's regarding stability. So in essence, if there's something that you want, Sagittarius, you guys are pretty usually pretty how can I say, open when it comes to running your mouth, but not necessarily when it comes to saying exactly what it is that you need. So be mindful of that because not everyone is going to, be able to read that mind, Sagittarius. So that's the first question. The next question is with the significant other or love interest, what is the gift? What is the essence of this meeting? Okay. And you have the Knight of Cups. So for Sag, this could be really learning how to receive, and for others, actually giving. Maybe more for the men, it's about actually giving and giving love, not the way that you necessarily deem love, right? But giving the gift thereof in the way that your partner would like to receive, okay? Be mindful of the individual's love language, if you will. But the gift here is even if this doesn't work out, even if it's a situation where, you're really into this individual and it's just not, for whatever reason, working, know that the emotion or the feeling it's genuine. Whatever is going on there, whatever's being reciprocated, or whatever you were trying to, show the other, this is supposed to be from a pure heart. So really learning about what what love is. And you know what, Sagittarius, a lot of the time you guys can be a lot of people don't get it because Sag can be really passionate, really intense, and sometimes I don't want to really say a bully per se, but they're just not always the most mindful or sweet with their words. And just because you're not getting your way, because this gift is about, can you show how you sincerely feel without flipping the script on the other individual, if you will. Okay. So then we have outside influences. Outside influences, you have the Hangman. So this could be, someone not giving you what it is that you're asking for until you actually surrender to the situation or be a little more fluid or more flexible, less demanding. So these can be outside influences that actually force Sagittarius into this space. So, and then we have the effect you have on your love interest. So maybe for some of you Sagittarius, you can kind of like, it goes past coming on too strong. It's like when you don't get your way, it's the flipping out. So maybe it's for some individuals, your partner probably is trying to avoid, if they can, not think about the situation until you're willing to surrender, okay? And that surrender may just be to respect, okay? The effect that you have on them, it's not funny. It's the Nine of Wands. So it's like either this is the effect you have on them. So like you're just, everything that you're giving or throwing out is sort of like a stab or a jab. And it's read as a fight, like you always want to get into it. So, or this is how, because this is how their effect on, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is them on you. So, you know, maybe you feel like interacting with them makes you aggressive or makes you combative, or it takes you back to places or previous relationships or instances where you feel like you need to be defensive. I'll just leave that right there. Getting hot. Okay. So then we have fears. What is it that the Sag fears? Let them tell it absolutely nothing. But either, because Sagittarius are good for walking away, especially female Sagittarius, they'll walk away in a heartbeat and not speak to you for a good length of time. And perhaps this is what they're fearing. Perhaps they fear, okay, well, maybe I need to walk away, but I'm feeling more it's like, okay, they're scared that the partner is going to walk away. And you know what, Sagittarius, for some of you, perhaps you've done entirely too much. And I have a homegirl, she's a Leo, and she tends to date a lot of Sagittarius, and she was asking me, because I'm a fire sign, I'm an Aries, double Aries. So she was asking me, you know, why is it that, you know, Sag think that they can like totally flip out and then like later on that same day or the next morning that everything be smooth? And I'm just like, well, I can only speak for myself. I kind of get over things really quickly. But again, this is about understanding what, kind of like loving the person the way that they need to be loved, as we said with that Knight of Cups, okay, which was the gift of meeting. Really showing your emotion instead of showing emotion, because you're showing how you feel in a negative way. And then you fear that this individual is going to walk away, but then you have to do things in a soft and pink or a kind-hearted way, a gentle way. And that's for both men and women. And then the action. That's interesting. You guys have the Strength card. So this is more about, I was just thinking of the word subtle and how it doesn't necessarily correspond with, you know, that fire energy. However, it does depict Leo here, right? And I would say Leo is a little more relaxed or less, I don't want to say less aggressive, but, you know, they're more easy breezy of the fire signs. And so this is about getting your way, getting what you want through your strength, not through yelling, arguing, fighting, or, you know, making things difficult. And I know this is a love reading, but, you know, it is what it is. So being more gentle, because you can get what you want without doing the most. And how can you conquer this? You need to be mindful, because maybe for some of you too, well, I will say for some of you, there's certain situations you just have to let go of. Okay. Either for a time or indefinitely, because you've been going through it for a while. But, you know, whatever this is, it's only plaguing you. And it's like, you know, you can't have it, or you just don't have access to it at this time. So it's best to fall back. And, you know, I like this Queen of Swords because it's, you know, like she's sending out a certain vibration, right? And we can even see like thinking before we speak because we're dealing with the mental agility and swords and communication and that sort of thing. Being mindful of how you communicate, Sag. I actually think that's a really, I personally know some Sagittarius. And communication can, you know, to know a Sag is really to love a Sag. Because their mouths are really reckless. And if you don't have tough skin, you're going to take it personally. And, you know, not to say that Sag is innocent, but if you're dealing with one and you're trying to deal effectively, just understand that part. So that is all I have for Sag. Let's see if we have an oracle card of sorts. Let's see what I have here. So quiet. All right. My apologies for not coming on yesterday. I was just like sincerely dead. I don't know which deck. I guess I'll just use this one. And I'm sorry, I wasn't really reading anything. Let me do this. Yeah, but you know what the difference, well, I was gonna say what the difference is. Aries really has to be pushed to it, and Sagittarius kind of thinks that they've been pushed to it. I think Sag sometimes just looks for an opportunity to be able to really tell you how they sincerely feel about you and throw everything that you've ever told them right in your face. Good old Sagittarius. Not all, okay? So let's get an oracle card for Sag. And we'll get a rebel deck card. The map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. And Sag, get up and go for it. Yeah, you would think you don't have to tell a fire sign that. I'm not even going to go there right now. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. What will you do? What is it that you will to do? What are you willing to do? If you want love, you want divine love, and you're going to have to really adjust, you know, your communication. That's the main thing. So let's go to the Rebel deck. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm just not my, my energy isn't all the way up for whatever reason. But let's see what I'm going to call it the Shadow deck, the Rebel deck has to say. You know, and I'm going to say this. Jupiter's in Sag, and I want to see Sagittarius do more. Because you know how like Taurus will do what they have to do and not necessarily ever do what they want to do? Sag can kind of get caught in a place of, okay, this is what pays my bills. I'm earning a good living. I'm just going to, you know, stick to this and done. Let's reach a little higher, Sag. You have so much more to give. That's all I'm saying. So let's get this Rebel deck card. doing. Sagittarius. You are giving too many fucks. Give 0. And then the next card is, which is Sagittarius will never let you know that they're doing, at least not the females. Don't force it. Allow the shit to come to you. It can't come to you if you're being foul-mouthed and disrespectful. Okay? It's gonna take longer to get to you. So that's all I have for Sagittarius. And this video will be on YouTube in a little while. So if you missed it or half of it, you'll be able to watch it there. So thank you for tuning in. Let's see. Thank you everybody for tuning in. For Farrell, I always feel like I'm saying your name wrong. And then my music's not like loud enough. I'm just everything like I'm just a little aggy about stuff right now. I don't know. There's nothing in particular either.